Hello, Forecaster here again, and this time we are going to take a look at how you would disconnect a locomotive from a train of carts and then have it attach to the other end. So this locomotive, this train, is going to go into this little depot here. The locomotive is going to trigger this detector, which is a locomotive detector, not an item detector as NEI claims. It's going to activate this decoupler track, the coupler track set in decoupling mode, and this is going to disconnect the locomotive from the rest of the train. It's not going to disconnect any of the carts from each other, because they won't trigger as soon as the locomotive leaves this block here into here. This is going to turn off, and any cars that roll onto here aren't going to be affected. Then the locomotive is going to continue here, hit this limiter track set to reverse, is going to back up to this switch again, and it's going to be diverted into this line here. It's going to back all the way here, and then it's going to back into here, and it's going to go over these coupler tracks until it reaches the it's going to keep backing over these tracks. It's going to reach the line of cars that waits here, and it's going to couple with the one on this end, and it is then going to back onto this limiter track here and be set to forward, and it's going to go off in that direction right there. And of course, when it passes over from this direction, this is just going to set this speed to forward, which it is already going in. I think I'm going to replace this cart right here with a pumpkin cart, so you can tell when the direction changes. So if we watch it here now these might roll on a little bit here depending on how light the train is, but when that's happened, the locomotive has pushed them back enough to not roll past this switch. So there we go. The locomotive is now attached to the to the pumpkin cart. Then we are going to have the locomotive come back around, and then it's going to do it again. And this time it's going to switch back to the original end in exactly the same manner. And if you know the length of the train, you don't really need all of these coupler tracks. You only need a few coupler tracks where this end of the train will end up. So if you know the length of the train beforehand, you can predict that and only have to put coupler tracks there. Putting them along all this way accounts for varying lengths of trains, of course. Because even if the train is only 3 carts long, it will couple here. If it's 6 carts long, it will couple here, and so on. And if you need to fit more trains or more lengths, you can, of course, lengthen this section in the middle here and just have it come further in this direction, which will work fine. So that's pretty much it. Now it's attached to the pumpkin cart again. As you see, with a little more speed, the carts got a little closer to the switch here, but the locomotive pushed them back when it went down there. And now we're once again back to the original end, and that's pretty much it. So all you need are coupler tracks, 2 limiter tracks, and a locomotive detector, and a switch. And this is just a manual switch that has been set to switch this permanently. You don't need to do anything with that to control this. Yeah, so there we go. I will see you in the next video.